I would talk to you about Nintendo's Direct Mini that came out on the 11th. Yeah, so I'm a little bit behind. I did actually watch it on the day it did come out, but I haven't had a chance to actually make a video talking about the Direct and my thoughts and feelings about it. So that's what this video is going to be about today. Once again, I made a note of stuff in my notebook so I don't forget to touch on any important points. And yeah, let's begin. The first thing that I really wanted to talk about was just pretty much games in the Nintendo Direct that I'm personally looking forward to and having a discussion around those. So one of the games they mentioned is Pokken Tournament, and this is a game that was actually on the Wii U, which I never actually owned. So I have played the demo of the game on the Switch, but I haven't actually ever owned Pokken Tournament ever. Not on the Wii U and not on the Switch. I still don't have it on the Switch. So pretty much for Nintendo Direct they were talking about the DLC of new characters they were adding. So I think each DLC pack contains 3 new characters in each. Personally, I'm more excited for the Wave 2 side of the Pokken Tournament DLC pack, because those Pokemon are just more the kind of Pokemon that I like. But I thought it was really cool that they added more fan favorites to the Pokemon roster, because it was a little bit lacking, I guess. Like, when you think about all the different Pokemon they've added in over all the generations, I definitely feel like they needed to add more Pokemon in, so that was good that they did that. So yeah, Pokemon Tournament, don't own it yet, want to own it, and I will get the DLC for it someday. Alright, next game I would like to talk about is the Dragon Quest. So Dragon Quest Builders is technically not out yet, but there is a demo released of Dragon Quest Builders. I had a quick look at a mini trailer of it somewhere before the Nintendo Direct ages back, and I thought it looked pretty cool. So it's a game that I've never played before, don't know what it's like, so I'm probably going to give the demo a bit of a try and see whether or not I like it. Kirby Star Allies is a game that I knew about for a while, and I knew it was a game that I really wanted to try. It just looked so good. And the more they've showed in this Nintendo Direct just made me want it even more. I'm still kind of new into the Kirby side of the Nintendo franchise. I've only really played one Kirby game before, and I played Kirby in Smash Brothers. That's pretty much my exposure to Kirby at this point in time. So I'm hoping that this game will be a good way to get into Kirby some more. It definitely looks super adorable, cute, you know, awesome game. It's a multiplayer game that you can play with 4 of your friends, and they give you different abilities and things that you can do. So it looks awesome. It looks like it's going to be a great game. Hyrule Warriors Definite Edition. Now, I haven't played a lot of Zelda, as people in my personal life will know, and if you're new to the channel and you haven't watched previous videos, I have mentioned it in previous videos that I'm new to Zelda. So the only Zelda game I have played at this point in time is Breath of the Wild, and I don't know, I had a look at this game in the Nintendo Direct. It looks cool. It's something that I've never played before. I know it's just a port from old systems, so for people who, you know, are big Zelda fans and they've already played these sorts of games before, you know, maybe this won't interest you as much, but for me, who is someone who is just starting to get into Zelda games, I feel like this is a good way to build that up more from the Breath of the Wild one and expose me to more Zelda games on the system that is current now. So yeah, it looks awesome. It looks like it'll be a lot of fun. They've added in some the Breath of the Wild costumes, Zelda and for Link. So I think that's really awesome. And yeah, it just looks like a really cool game. So if you've actually played Hyrule Warriors and you know, on different systems and things like that, let me know in the comments below what you thought of that game, because I'm thinking about getting it for myself. And I'm new to the whole Zelda world, so please, you know, share your thoughts and experiences with Zelda games with me, because I'm still very new at it. Here was one that I was not expecting whatsoever to be in this Nintendo Direct, like, not at all, is Mario Tennis Aces. And pretty much, it's a tennis Mario game, and I'm just kind of like, we have another Mario Tennis game? Because we did have one for this one, and it wasn't that great from the reviews and stuff I've read. I didn't actually buy the game, but from the things I've read, it wasn't very successful. So I'm kind of surprised to see that there's another one. But this one looks like it's going to be a lot better than the first one that they put out. It has a story mode, you can play with other people, which is always a bonus. I'm always looking for games where I can play with multiple people, because I mean that's the part of the joy that I get out of gaming, is playing games with other people. So I'm always looking for more multiplayer games. But at the same time, I need some sort of single player experience, and I think this game will deliver on both fronts. So it looks promising. I'm probably gonna buy it regardless, because I'm a Mario fan, and I pretty much just anything that has Mario written on it I'll probably end up buying at some point. But yeah, Mario Tennis Aces, had no idea that was going to be in the Nintendo Direct at all. I don't think anyone predicted that was going to be in the Nintendo Direct at all from the ones I've watched. So I think it was a surprise to a lot of people. Now, I may pronounce this wrong, so if I do, please forgive me, because I've never heard of this game, nor have I ever played this game before. It's called Lacranus of Dana. I'm pretty sure it's how it's pronounced. Something like that. I'll share little clips of it anyway from the Nintendo Direct, but this game looks really cool. You know, you have your characters, but then you get to build a base, so it's kind of like making it your own, you know, in your own sort of little world with your own base, and you get to kill monsters and collect things, and it looks cool. It looks like it would be a lot of fun and something that I would be into. I'm into simulation games and open world expansion fantasy like games, so I feel like this game would be something that I would be willing to try to see whether or not I would like it or not. It looks like something I would enjoy, but I've never played any of the other ones before, so I have no idea what it's like. It could be really crap for all I know, I have no idea. But it looks good. It looks like a really promising game that I would enjoy. The other thing that was kind of a surprise, but also really, really great, was the fact that they are doing a free update on Mario Odyssey, which is amazing. Probably not the update people really wanted, but it's nice to have. It's kind of like one of those sorts of things. So pretty much now online you can play with other people in the fact that one person goes and hides a balloon somewhere in the area, and then the other person has to try and find it in a set time frame. And so it's kind of a cool little, like, I don't know, hide and go seek sort of game, except using balloons. But I would personally like some other DLC, you know, things that might offer like other worlds for us to explore, or maybe adding like other costumes and things, which they also added some free costumes as well into the download. So if you get the latest download, you'll get some free costumes as well as having that balloon game. So I mean, it's nice. It's nice additions that they've made, but I would have I think a lot of people would have liked a new world or something that that sort of DLC, where it's like expanding on the gameplay aspect more than just doing like a multiplayer hide and seek balloon thing. But I mean, it's cute. It's cute, and I'm sure people will use it and enjoy it. So yeah, talking about that too on Mario Odyssey, one of the things that I particularly liked was the free Super Mario Sunshine outfit. I'm just like, that's so cute. It's one of the things that I remember from playing Super Mario Sunshine was getting the shades and getting the cute little vest and top and everything, and wearing it around Isle Delfino. It's one of those great memories that I have. So I'm so happy that they added that in. It's great. So yeah, shout out to you, Nintendo. Good job. One of the things that I games that I haven't really heard too much about or even seen before is SNK Heroines, and it's pretty much like kind of like a Street Fighter game, except you're in a pair situation, and so you switch between the two characters while you're fighting to get the advantage on the other person. It looks like a really cool concept, and you can like customize them. You can change their clothing and their poses and stuff, and I thought that was just really cute. I like anime stuff, cute little anime girls that you can change costumes and poses with, and then do some really cute fighting tag teams with it. I just thought it was cute. Something that I've never played before, but it looks like something I would maybe try and enjoy. The other game that I found super interesting was Bay, which just looks absolutely beautiful. You know, like, it's apparently like this little creature that kind of looks like a dragon lizard thing. At first it really reminded me of Spyro. Just gonna be honest here, really reminded me of Spyro, but it's not Spyro, it's something completely different. It's just a cute little lizard thing, and you're being them, and pretty much you walk around the island thing and you're singing to different things to make things happen. And I don't know, there's just something about it that looks so pretty and beautiful and mysterious and mystical that I just like, I want to be there. I want to be there in that world and experiencing what this creature is experiencing, because it's just so magical. And yeah, so it looks like a really cool game. I'm not sure, I don't know really like how good it's gonna end up turning out. I mean, the stuff that we did see in the trailer in the Nintendo Direct didn't really show too much of what the actual gameplay would be like. I mean, they showed a few different things, but it kind of looks like a platformer sort of game, but there didn't seem to be any like collectibles or anything like that, so I'm not really sure about the gameplay as such, but it looks like a very cute, well put together like graphic game. It looks beautiful, and it looks like something that I'd really enjoy playing. So I'm hoping that will be really good. And the last thing I want to talk about is Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, which is another game that was on the Wii U, but I feel like a lot of people missed out playing because the Wii U didn't sell as well as what Nintendo would have liked. And so now is a really great opportunity for them to, you know, port the game over to the Switch, which is selling extremely well, and get more people into it, which is awesome. I love that. I especially love it because I don't have my Wii U anymore. So I pretty much sold my Wii U to be able to get my Switch, and so I never actually got a chance to play Donkey Kong Country. For someone who doesn't own a Wii U anymore, and just has the Nintendo Switch now and the Wii and the GameCube, it's a really nice thing that they ported that game over, because it's one that I really wanted to play, but I just don't have the console anymore to play it, and I never got it when I did have the console. So I am like extremely hyped that they ported that over. Alright, so overall the Nintendo Direct Mini, it was okay, but I don't think it was as great as what the last year's was. I feel like the lineup is a little bit meh, I guess, for the year. I mean, they're probably working on other big titles too, like Pokemon. We know that is definitely coming to the Switch at some point, but we don't know when. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like because it went so well last year that I feel like it would be very hard to live up to that expectation that was set on them before. So I don't know. For me, I just didn't feel like it was as great of lineup as what it could have been. But I'm not like completely disappointed with it, because like I said, even though there's a lot of ported games from other systems in this Nintendo Direct that are coming to the Switch, I haven't played a lot of these games because I either haven't owned the systems or I just wasn't particularly interested in those game genres at the time, and so I never ended up playing them for whatever reason. So for a person like me, it was okay. It was an okay Nintendo Direct. There is enough games there for me to be like, I need to, you know, save up and buy some more games for my Switch and stuff like that. Like, I feel like I'll have plenty of games to buy for the year. But as someone who has already played a lot of those games, I can see that it would be a bit of a disappointment for some people. Yeah, and if it was a disappointment for some people, you know, I am sorry that it was a disappointment for you, because I mean, I'm semi-disappointed myself. You know, I was hoping to maybe hear about some Pokemon, I was hoping to maybe hear about maybe a Nintendogs game, because we saw that little, like, but in Mario Odyssey, there is a Nintendog in Mario Odyssey, so I kind of thought that Nintendo might be hinting at the fact that they're gonna have like a Nintendogs game coming to the Switch. And so I was maybe a little bit excited for that, but that didn't end up hearing anything about that either. But it just shows you that they can do a Nintendogs game, because they showed it in Mario Odyssey and how it would work, and you know, you used a 3D model of a Nintendog in the Switch, so they can clearly do it. So I feel like at some point there's going to be a Nintendogs on the system, but yeah, I just felt like that might be coming sooner, because it was in Mario Odyssey, and Mario Odyssey has been out for a while now. So I don't know, I just thought we'd hear something maybe about that. Animal Crossing, I feel like it's something I would have loved to hear about, but I knew that it was probably way far off in the future at this point in time, and you know, I'm okay waiting for Nintendo to, you know, give us some news about Animal Crossing. At this point in time, I would just love to hear that Animal Crossing was coming to the Switch. That would put my mind at rest that, you know, we were definitely going to get a new Animal Crossing game, instead of being up in the air about it. Are we going to get one? Are we not going to get one? You know, I just would like some, I guess, some confirmation that there will actually be a game for the Animal Crossing for Nintendo Switch. Overall, it was an okay Direct. Could have been better, but it wasn't terrible. So yeah, there were some other games that were mentioned in the Nintendo Direct too, and I will put the link in the description bar down below. So if you want to check out the whole Nintendo Direct for yourself and gather up your thoughts and opinions, then you can do that. I will link it in the description so you can just check that out. Yeah, so if you have any thoughts about Nintendo Direct yourself, or the games that they were mentioned in the Nintendo Direct, or you know, wanted to give me some opinions about some of the games that you have played on other systems but I haven't played yet, you know, you can do that in the comment section below, and I'll be happy to reply to you. And yes, alright, this concludes another video. So thank you guys for listening to my thoughts and opinions on the Nintendo Direct, and I will see you again soon. Bye now.